Hello and welcome to Meno Moments, brought to you by Discrete Resolutions Hypnotherapy. My name is Mari, and each week I will be posting a short 3 to 5 minute video with a new tip on managing the different symptoms you may be experiencing during the various stages of menopause. Enjoy.
Let's talk about anxiety in menopause. Menopause can bring on unexpected anxiety, and for some women, they will have their first panic attack. This is a common symptom of menopause and probably one of the most difficult to deal with. You may feel unable to cope or overwhelmed with the day-to-day things, which were never a problem before. It can be frightening, and your self-confidence can also take a big hit. But you're not going crazy. Sometimes you think you might be. I know I did. Anxiety is worry about what's going to happen in the future, and it's a build-up of pressure in your mind. And since the mind controls the body, you may find physical symptoms also associated with this anxiety. And to alleviate the pressure, you need to vent this anxiety. I want to give you a few tips now on how you might manage this anxiety so it's not as debilitating as it may be. So the first thing I'd like to say is have a talk to your friends. Like, who knows, they may be going through the same thing and they've been afraid to open up about it as well. So just have a talk to them, and it'll help you know you're not alone. And even if they're not experiencing it and they're good friends, they'll understand the changes you're going through. The second thing, try to exercise every day. Just do what you can. However, I would recommend when you exercise, do something you really enjoy and something that's not a burden. Because if you do that, you'll probably finish up not doing it at all. And if you're anything like me, you're consumed about what's going on around you day to day. Your work, your family, your friends, and life in general. So the third thing is you need to make sure that even just for 10 minutes, give yourself time to yourself. Go and have a read, do some gardening, whatever. Just so you have some time to yourself to reflect. Maybe even keep a journal. Some people like doing that. Maybe it's not for you. Then when you're used to doing that 10 minutes, having that me time that you need, just do that slowly and gradually increase it if you can to half an hour, half a day. Before you know it, you'll be going away for the weekend with the girls. And for once, don't forget to care for yourself for a change. You've got my permission. Now the next thing, I don't know, you may or may not be into meditation, but it can also be a great release. It quietens your mind and it creates a feeling of well-being and relaxation. It lowers your blood pressure and your heart rate, and in turn, this will decrease your anxiety. So if you've never tried it before, give it a go. You might like it. What can it hurt? And another thing, yoga. Now, yoga's always been said to be very beneficial for people going through menopause, and it does have a good outlet, with some poses actually created to reduce your anxiety and leave you feeling stronger, relaxed, and more capable to handle your daily life. But my favourite of all is breathing. Breathing is so beneficial. You may not know it, it's something we do every day, but all you need to do is when you feel you're starting to get a bit anxious, go and find a quiet place, sit down, start to breathe normally, and then when you've calmed down a little bit, take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it there to the count of 7, and then let it out slowly to the count of 11. Do this 3 to 5 times, and I think you'll find your body and your mind will slow down and your thoughts will become much, much clearer. So they're my tips for today to help you with your anxiety. And I hope it does help you and you can put some of what I've told you to use and you can nip this in the bud as soon as possible, because you really don't want your anxiety to escalate any further. If you like these tips I've given you today and you'd like to receive my weekly Meno moments directly into your inbox, see the last page of this video where you can subscribe so they will be delivered to you on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, I hope it helped. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
And don't forget to share this with someone who needs it. See you next week.